I'm sure this is the video that you guys were waiting for. Gather around, Nakamas, as we are about to go on a wild, devilishly fun journey through the treacherous seas of One Piece. Today we're setting sail into the uncharted waters of the 10 strongest devil fruits in One Piece. Strap on your sea legs, because these fruits are so powerful, they make even the toughest pirates shiver in their boots. So without any ado, let's set sail. First up, we've got the Sorosoro no Mi, a Paramecia-type devil fruit that lets you play with souls like a pirate plays with a deck of cards. This fruit, gobbled up by Big Mom after a brief snack of caramel, allows its users to snatch the souls of those who are scared out of their britches. So, what happens when Big Mom tries her power on you? Well, you feel fear at first, and then bam! Your soul is on the pirate auction block. The catch? If you're as fearless as a sleeping kitten, you're safe. Jinbei, we're looking at you. Yeah, as Jinbei has no fear of Big Mom's wrath, it couldn't affect him. But wait, there's more. Big Mom can also turn random stuff like plants, food, and even furniture into chatty, soul-infused homies. It's like a twisted tea party with a side of soul stealing. So watch your step, or you might end up chatting with a possessed cup of coffee. How's the weather in the afterlife, Mr. Mug? Next on our list is the Hito no Mi Model Daibutsu, a mythical Zoan-type devil fruit that turns its user into Buddha. Yeah, literally the god Buddha. Sengoku, the former fleet admiral, got his hands on this mysterious fruit. It's like hitting the pirate jackpot. You get Buddha strength, golden limbs, and shockwaves that make even the Blackbeard pirates tremble. Sengoku only used it once, but when he did during the Marineford War, he left a golden mark on the battlefield. Luffy learned the hard way that facing Buddha's power is like trying to catch a slippery eel. Nearly impossible. Now let's talk about the Magu Magu no Mi, a Logia-type devil fruit that transforms its user into a walking, talking volcano. Admiral Akainu is the lucky devil who chomped down on this magma-filled treat. Want to know how powerful this fruit is? Oda himself said that Akainu could find One Piece in a year if he wanted to. That's like a pirate with a GPS that leads straight to the treasure chest. Akainu can turn islands into his personal barbecue, and if you touch him, it's like giving your hand a magma manicure. Not recommended. But the Magu Magu no Mi doesn't seem to have a specific weakness. Even Aokiji's ice powers couldn't cool Akainu during their heated battle. This fruit is hot stuff. But when it comes to our hockey master, red-haired Shanks, Akainu can't do a thing. I bet you remember the iconic entry of Shanks in the Marineford War. Moving on. Are you one of those guys who wanted to be a dragon in childhood? Love dragon tales, right? Well, for that, we've got the Uo Uo no Mi Model Seiryu, a mythical Zoan-type devil fruit that turns its user into an azure dragon. Kaido, one of the former emperors of the sea, got his hands on this fiery fruit. Not only does it let Kaido transform into a full-sized dragon, but he can also whip up elemental attacks like fire, lightning, and tornadoes. It's a dragon-powered buffet of destruction. The only downside? Kaido needs room to stretch his dragon wings. No tight spaces for this dragon, or you might end up with a dragon stuck in a teacup situation. Although it's on number 7, we should not forget that this fruit made Kaido the strongest creature in the One Piece world. Speaking of the strongest creatures, it's time for the strongest man. Now we've hit the big leagues with the Guru Guru no Mi, the king of Paramecia-type devil fruits. Whitebeard held the reins on this fruit until Blackbeard swooped in for a taste. This fruit lets you shake things up like a pirate party on a sinking ship. Whitebeard could create quakes and tsunamis and crack the air itself with a single flex of his pirate muscles. Rumor has it this fruit is so potent it could destroy the entire world. Even the Marines were sweating bullets at the thought of the full power of Guru Guru no Mi. Unfortunately, we never got to see Whitebeard's full potential, but if he had unleashed the beast, there might not be a safe harbor left in the world. Next up on the crazy fruit list is the Yami Yami no Mi, and guess who's chomping on this dark delicacy? None other than Blackbeard, the Emperor of the Sea. This fruit lets him play with darkness like it's his own personal toy. Blackbeard turns into a walking black hole, sucking in everything from towns to attacks like a cosmic vacuum cleaner. He even swallowed a whole town once, burped it out, and left it in pieces. But the real party trick? Blackbeard can nullify other devil fruit powers just by touching them. Imagine high-fiving him and suddenly you're as powerless as a kitten in a rainstorm. It's like the ultimate game of got your nose, but instead it's got your powers. Watch out, Luffy. Someone's about to steal your hat and your moves. Take Shanks with you for safety. Now let's talk about the Opi Opi no Mi, the paramecia fruit that turns its user into a magical surgeon. Trafalgar Law is the lucky owner of this one. He sets up a force field party and everyone caught inside becomes his unwilling patients on the operating table. Need a heart transplant? Boom! Law's got you covered. Want to swap places with your buddy? Easy peasy. But hold on to your straw hats because in exchange for his own life, Law can make someone immortal. That's right, eternal youth on the menu. The world government is so desperate for this fruit that they're willing to drop a whopping 5 billion berries for it. If that doesn't make you want to start a bidding war, I don't know what will. Number 3. Gorosei Devil Fruits. Now these devil fruits are the mystery box of the devil fruit world. We're talking about the Gorosei Devil Fruits. Are they confirmed? Not really. Are they cool? Heck yeah. In the recent chapters, the Gorosei elders transformed into demonic animals, and we're all scratching our heads. Maybe it's some kind of Zoan devil fruit, or maybe it's just their secret dance move? Who knows? But the point is, they look fierce and mighty. And until Oda spills the beans, we're tossing them into our list of top-notch fruits. Let's just say they're the Conqueror's hockey of devil fruits. Powerful, mysterious, and leaves you wondering if you'll ever get one. And here comes our hero, Monkey D. Luffy, and his secret fruit, the Hito Hito no Mi Madonika. This mythical Zoan fruit turns our rubbery hero into a sun god with powers that are only limited by his wild imagination. The world government has been trying to snatch this fruit for over 800 years, but Luffy's not giving it up without a fight. Luffy does things that defy all logic, turning into a giant, stretching his body like taffy, and even stretching lightning itself. And guess what? The world government pulled a sneaky move, renaming it the Gomu Gomu no Mi, and pretending it's just your average paramecia fruit. Classic government, right? But the truth can't be hidden. On the verge of death, Luffy awakened the real power of the sun god Nika. And it was a lot of fun when Luffy beat Kaido with no effort at all. Our top spot goes to the most mysterious, the most powerful, and the shrouded in secrecy devil fruit of them all, Imu's devil fruit. Imu, the sovereign of the world and One Piece's final villain, is rocking a beast-like transformation that involves casually munching on fire. We don't know much about this fruit, but we do know it's going to be OP. Imu's constantly morphing and changing shapes like a shadow, looking cartoonish one minute and deadly the next. The cherry on top? Imu can control sharp, pointy things that can leave even Logia users like Sabo nursing some serious injuries. It's all speculation, but hey, when you're the big bad boss of One Piece, you're bound to have the best tricks up your sleeve. And there you have it, the top 10 strongest devil fruits in One Piece. From black holes to immortal surgeries, these fruits take the term superpowers to a whole new level. So next time you're out on the Grand Line, keep an eye out for these fruity wonders, and maybe, just maybe, you'll stumble upon a devil fruit that'll make you the king of the sea. Happy sailing.